Hi, nobodies. Um, so today's actually been fairly good. I hesitate to say that because I don't want to jinx the rest of my day because it's only 5 o'clock, almost 6, and I really don't want to jinx the rest of my night by saying I've had a fairly decent day, but I have. um, I decided to sink my interests into Amazon today since I've got Prime membership. I was checking out like all the Prime music that I could put on my Prime account. And then, of course, making a list of what needs to go on Google Play because that's what I use in the car. And everywhere else, I use Google Play. I only use the Amazon Play thing like every once in a while, like when Google Play isn't working. And it's not because well, the main reason why is because, it's the amount of songs that I'm allowed to put on there. Like, you can put as many as you want for what Prime does, like what they've decided is Prime right now. Lots of selection. But when it comes to uploading stuff that I've already bought from like iTunes and Amazon and stuff that I downloaded completely legally, um, it was on CD, that I pull off. And I mean, I've got CDs too of, that I bought that I rip onto my computer. And I would like to listen to them since my CD player does not work in my car because it's old. The CD player is not the car. Anyway, I use Google Play most of the time. So today I was finding stuff to put on there, and I was like super psyched about some new Korn. They only had one song though. The rest of it, I guess I'll have to wait. And it's kind of cool though that they put the songs out ahead of time. Like they'll put like 2 or 3 out, sometimes even more. Like they'll release some every week. Also, they had, I believe there was 2 Slipknot songs off of the new Slipknot, which I think comes out in September. And I was really excited about that because they're actually pretty good. I love Corey. Everything he does. I mean, seriously, everything he does. Whether it's Slipknot, Stone Sour, or he's out there doing his own thing, he is like so awesome. Him and another one that I like, it doesn't matter what he sings, is Aaron Lewis of Stained and of his own fame. He can sing anything. He's like that generation's Chris Cornell, because Chris Cornell was already pretty big by the time Stain came out, with Soundgarden. But man, they were so freaking awesome. He can sing anything, and I'll listen. And the cool thing is that they always like do sing other people's songs, so it's really really cool. What I haven't found, and I'm really surprised by, is that I haven't found Aaron Lewis or Corey Taylor doing Creep, Radiohead's Creep. Of course, I don't think I've heard him doing Stone Temple Pilots' Creep either. But see, in case you didn't know, all my nobodies who don't watch me, Tom York of Radiohead hates the song Creep. He won't sing it. At least last I heard, he wouldn't sing it. He gets other artists to do it. Like whoever the opening band for Radiohead is will typically do it. That's why there's so many live versions of artists doing Creep, is because Tom York does not like to perform it. I think it has something to do with it was not his favorite song. It's funny what catches on, and if you're sitting there thinking, I don't like this one, I don't want to put it on the album, and then it ends up being like the hit, you feel like, but that's not who we are. Like I said, I'm having a good day now. I've had little twinges here and there. I was able to hop in my ride and take my son to his friend's house, but that is just down the road. I could actually walk there if it wasn't so blasted hot. Well, it isn't really that hot. I haven't spent much time out there though. No. But I didn't go anywhere. And then they brought me home a UFO. They didn't have any the other day, and I was pretty upset about it because I really needed a UFO. If you don't know what a UFO is, oh my God. It's an unidentified frozen object put out by the North Star Company. And it is vanilla ice cream sandwiched between 2 oatmeal cookies covered in chocolate shell. And just so you know, like see this right here? They're messy. The second that the chocolate shell falls off of the cookie, it's melted. But they are so good. I used to be able to get them in a 6-pack at the store, but now it seems like only Big Red carries them. They're about $1.60 a piece. So when I go to Big Red, I grab a few. And everybody in this household knows you're not getting one of Mom's UFOs. No. Fuck you. You are not getting it. If you want a UFO, you can take your money and buy it. Those that are in there, I expect to be in there when I want them. It's like crack. It's also like, don't touch my Diet Dr. Pepper either. Seriously, they're like crack. There's so many things that I'll share. My kids can always tell how I'm feeling, because if I'm willing to share something, I'm not feeling very well. Or I'm not feeling that, like if I hand them over like my Takis, like, here, dang Mom, this bag's full. Yeah, I know. It's because I feel like shit. If I feel like shit, I won't eat my Takis. If I'm feeling fine, you bet your ass I'm eating my Takis. Love those. Those are like crack too. And screw Frito-Lay's version. Not even close. Takis are what you need, man. Takis are what you need. So when I was at my friend's house, taking Gavin over, they had this little dog, and I was like, oh, he's a cute little dog in an ugly sort of way. It's funny that we'll talk about cats and dogs like that, that something will be so ugly that it's cute. This one, he's like I think he's a Cairn Terrier. He looked kind of like Toto on Wizard of Oz. Kind of wiry fur. Kind of scruffy looking. But he was white and brown. Or she, I'm not sure, because I didn't pet it. And my friend's son was there, and he lives in Illinois, and he said, when I told him, I don't like dogs, he just, he asked me about it, and when I said something, he noticed the spot where the tooth had gone in. I was like, yeah, that was thanks to, and he knew that a bull mastiff was a big ass dog that could have you for lunch, and I was like, yep. And I don't hate that dog. I never did hate that dog. I was scared of that dog. And that dog was basically saying, just so you know, I can get you. He was saying, don't fuck with me. I know where you sit. Because after that, he wanted me to play with him, and I just wasn't feeling it. So now it's like, I don't know. I just can't stand the smell. It's the smell. It's not the feel of a dog, which I couldn't pet a dog very long anyway. But when I was a kid, you'd catch me rolling around in the dirt with the dog. I've got scars on my arms from playing tug of war with dogs, where they would grab, they were trying to get my hair, they'd get my arm. I don't even remember how all that happened. I just know that I was a rough and tumble girl. And I loved dogs. Now I can look at them, I can appreciate that they're cute. I can appreciate that they're being adorable. I can appreciate that they are loving and everything, and I feel bad when I see stray dogs, not being taken care of, because I feel like they should have somebody love them, and a lot of times, especially with the female dogs that we have running around here, somebody did love them at one time, and they had somebody love, and that person threw them away. That bugs me. I wouldn't harm a dog. When I used to go walking and I had like a cattle prod, I didn't even want to go walking because I didn't want to have to hit a dog with that cattle prod to protect myself. I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to hit the dog with that. That's not nice. So even to protect myself, I was like, you know what, I'll just avoid going walking. I'm good because I don't want to hurt an animal. And so, I mean, like I said, I've got tons of, I wish that I didn't have this connection in my head of that dog smell and supreme disgust. It's much the same as if I try to eat fish. Like, I haven't been able to eat fish since I cleaned a fish. Cleaned one when I was like 12 or 13, so now it doesn't matter how much ketchup you put on it. I cannot eat catfish. I just smell fish and nope, done. Like, I mean, I can handle like fish sticks, if that's even really fish. But I can't handle like fish fillets, except salmon. Salmon's okay. And tuna is okay. But tuna is like seafood, so. It's just one of those weird mental block things that I just can't do it. I mean, the second it gets close to my mouth, I smell fish. Like, not just, but like when you've let it sit for a while in the boat, that smell that the boat gets, that I've been fishing for a long time. I don't like fishing either. I mean, I'm cool with like I'll put a worm on a hook, but I won't touch the fish. Weird like that. It's another way I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird a lot of ways. I do a lot of really weird stuff like this. I do this. I talk and nobody watches. And yet I keep doing it. But I know why. Y'all may not, but I know why. So anyway, I had said yesterday, if you have a good day, enjoy that good day. Acknowledge that you're having a good day and actually feel the peace of it instead of worrying about tomorrow or thinking about how bad yesterday was. No, be here in this moment, in this day. And if you feel good, do something that you love to do. Because it takes a while when you're fighting these battles. It takes a while to build your strength back up. I mean, it's no different than grabbing a sword and shield and fighting somebody, that it wears your body out. Well, the battles that most of us fight wear our minds out, our souls, it just zaps us. So you have to enjoy the days and do as much as you can on those days. I'll have to admit, I've been timid today because I really did think, I was like, well, hey, I probably could go out and do stuff. My husband wanted to go out to eat, or he wanted to go grab something and wanted me to ride along, and I chose not to because I said, I'm having a good day and I haven't had to take a pill. So I just want to keep it that way. Because for me, a day without a pill, oh my God, that's like a huge win for me because I don't want to take the pill. I don't feel like a complete and total butthead for taking it, but I feel like, man, it's not a great day if I have to take it. So, whatever keeps you sane, ish. Anyways, I'm hoping I've got like 6 or 7 more hours of this day left, give or take. I'm gonna get into some zombie Fallout. But anyway, I hope that y'all have a good night. Thank you.